That's not the whole story that they telling. I did what I had to do. What else do you want from me?
That if that Hunter Biden laptop story
have any arguments against that right now, and I want to see how it goes. There's a franchise called Jack in the Box, and Jack in the Box sells burgers and hot dogs and hush puppies and pigs in a blanket, and I don't know if they sell all that, but I do know they sell curly fries. Why do I know that? Because apparently one of their employees shot. So why am I laughing? Don't laugh, man. This is serious. One of the employees shot at someone in the drive-thru over a curly fries dispute. Never seen a curly fry dispute end with gunfire, but now we have it.
Only on 13, the Jack in the Box employee who shot at a customer is telling her side of the story.
Yeah, we showed you the shocking video last.
How is she telling the side of her story? She should be in prison.
Yeah, she telling her side of the story. Look, he threw his drink back at me in the window, and I did what any employee would do. I went and got my gun, and I shot him. Okay? I shot him. I'm going to tell my side. I bet the person that she shot at probably was not black.
She shot at somebody in the drive-thru.
She opened fire on the customers after a dispute over curly fries.
ABC 13's Jessica Willie spoke to that woman who no longer...
Hey, look at Officer Tatum's face, man. Yeah, he like, get out of here, bro. Really? This is over curly fries, man. Curly fries?
works for the fast food chain. Jessica?
Yeah, on the same day that customer and his attorney stood outside that Jack in the Box near Bush Airport to talk about this incident and put pressure on the restaurant, the former employee is defending herself. She claims there is more to this story.
She's aiming, she's leaning. She's not just going up in the air trying to scare people. She's trying to kill them.
This morning, attorney Randall Callanan and his client, customer Anthony Ramos,
Scared, that's for sure.
detailed the controversial curly fry.
Oh, yeah, she wasn't shooting in the air. She was trying to shoot him. She was pointing directly at his window. Yeah, she wasn't trying to scare him off so he can drive away. None of that. So hopefully that ain't in her argument. Hopefully she's not about to say that. If she do, come on now. Come on, y'all. That was not trying to scare him off. That was trying to shoot him in his knuckle because she was aiming at the steering wheel.
Fry incident and the shooting that followed.
It was pointed right at me. I don't know how she didn't get me.
And
The gun was pointed right at him. Come on, y'all just listen.
this afternoon, the armed employee on the other side of the dispute contacted ABC 13 to respond.
I want to clear my name and tell my...
She went and got her hair done and everything so she can clear her name. Y'all saw in the video, her hair was like she had a little wolf, little bush about right there, about right there. Her bush looked like, you know, when women, black women specifically, before they start to get on their lock journey, they go through something called the big chop. That means they cut all of the hair out that have any type of relaxer in it, any type of creamy crack is what they call it. Cream and crack, you know, the stuff that they put in their hair to make it straight. They go through something called a big chop, where they chop that off and it leaves them with about this much that's left that don't have any of those chemicals in it. And now they can go through the process of getting them twisted. Something like I got twists right now. I got the locks right now. I have to go through the big chop because I'm a man. I never had a perm, but men do get perm. Shout out to Al Shopton. But she went and got her hair done for this one.
story. That's not the whole story that they telling.
Alonia Ford Theriot says she worked for Jack in the Box for 15 years. Most recently at the location on
she a
Div.
vet?
Hey, we're
She is a vet.
Alonia Ford Theriot.
Listen, she got that name.
Well, y'all gotta start naming y'all kids these crazy. Alonia Ford
Her
Theriot.
destiny was written by that name.
Hold on, go back to that name.
She was
I gotta
bound to
see
shoot
that
somebody
name
with
on
that
the
name.
Alonia Ford Theriot.
Theriot. So that's how you pronounce it. It looked like the riot. It looked like Black Lives Matter, the riot. You know what I mean? Alonia Ford, Black Lives Matter, the riot. It looked like the riots. What's going on, Schumacher?
Theriot. I said Theot. Theriot. I'm thinking Theot currency. Theriot. Alonia Ford Theot. Theriot.
Lag 78. How you doing?
Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all doing too much with these names. Listen to this woman.
That's not the whole story that they telling.
Alonia Ford Theriot says she worked for Jack in the Box for 15 years, most recently at the location on JFK where she says the job was dangerous. This was her in March of
See, look at her hair. Look at her hair. That's a big chop. That is a big chop. You don't see no braids right there. She got a nice little small fro, like Craig Mack. Y'all remember Craig Mack back in the day? Who else had a little small baby fro? I'm trying to think of somebody that y'all might know. Okay, I can't think of one right now, but I will.
21, Ramos says he and his wife ordered a meal combo, but didn't get the curly fries.
She said we weren't going to get them. That was it.
The confrontation escalated.
Did she throw the curly fries out the window at the truck? And then it wasn't even her business. It looked like somebody else was handling it. Oh, no, it was. She been there for 15 years. She feel entitled. She feel like I'm the boss. What I say go. And I'm going to throw something over. I'm going to throw this right over my employee at your truck, who probably been here for probably like a few months. She that's that attitude. See, y'all women get emotional. Y'all women are emotional.
Throwing, and Ford says racial slurs, which Ramos denies.
He kept saying, "Oh, you gonna make my order over? This is the type of talk about behind you."
Hey, look, so what? Don't try to make it racist. She's trying to make it racist. See, this is why I need to say my story, because he's saying you niggas, this is how you please, don't act like the reason why you shot him was because you felt like he was testing your race hood.
He hate like y'all.
Yep, there she goes. She played the card. She pulled that bad boy out.
Does he have a point?
Draw 4.
You didn't give him the curly fries that he paid for?
So I'm going to shoot
You
him.
in the window throwing condiments at him?
Cussing him out, too. I'm certain she is cussing him out.
Did you pull out the strap?
Easy. You know, it sounds like, that's what it sounds like what y'all niggas be doing.
And start busting through the drive-through?
Yep, that's that rap music.
Y'all some crazy mother. You know what? But listen to her lie, though. This is the part that killed me. She lied.
She lied
She
like
says
him.
she asked Ramos to leave. The video captures the gunfire. The video does show you.
She fired twice. She fired once, saw that he didn't pull over, slumped, and then she fired again because she thought, this is my moment. This is America's issue right now. This is the problem that we're putting out there because of all of the racial tension. We're making people feel like it's okay to go to the highest of heights with their levels of violence if they feel disrespected and they consider it racial or something like that. This lady already had a bad attitude. Why in the hell is she out in the sidewalk giving her point of view? She should be in a damn jail right now with her big chop. With that daggone hairstyle she got right there. She should be locked up right there. Can you believe it? Since this just now happened, since this happened, she went and got her hair done. You know, she went and talked to the family, told them all the stuff. I shot him. Yeah, I would have shot him too, cuz. I would have shot at him too, cuz. Did you have the strap on? Of course you did. Of course I did. I shot him twice.
Shoot at them.
Look at how they lying. I don't know why black people do this. It's not all black people. Black people like this, the N words. They lie so much. Everything. She lied about her encounter. I would assume she lied about him saying the N word because listen to what this woman finna say out of her mouth. Listen.
If you hear the audio, you didn't hear the gun go off at all.
There is no audio on the.
You can see the daggone shell. I saw the shell pop out from the day. Watch this. I might be 45 years old, but I ain't stuck. I saw that shell.
Look at this. Look at this mess.
The video that was released.
Look at this shell casing.
According to court records, Houston police.
Muzzle flash. Boom.
You see that? Bow. Pat-ow. I saw that the first time I watched it. Come on, y'all. Come on. If you listen to the audio, you ain't even hear the gun go off. Cut them cameras off. I'm about to run out there and get this shell. All right, I'm about to run out there and get this shell. You ain't seen nothing. Huh? She's talking to her other coworker. You ain't seen nothing. She shot at that car twice.
Shell casing come out. Hold on, Shawty.
Hold
on, Shawty. The muzzle flash and shell casing ejecting out of the ejection port on the handgun. And that broad said, I didn't shoot nobody if you listen to the audio. There ain't no audio. It ain't nowhere in the world you didn't shoot that gun. Look
Yeah, you didn't shoot anyone because your ass can't shoot. That's all that is.
at it.
According to court records, Houston police did find a spent shell casing. Theria was initially charged with aggravated assault.
This is where it gets worse. This is where it gets worse. She was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. That is a felony crime, and a lot of people do time in prison for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. You could probably do about 5 to 15, maybe even 20 years if you're a convicted felon for this type of crime. She's shooting and trying to kill the man. She just was a bad shot. But it gets worse. They originally charged her with this.
With a deadly weapon, but pled guilty to a lesser charge of deadly conduct and got 1 year deferred adjudication.
1 year deferred adjudication.
Now, I need for all black people to see this because y'all always acting like black people, we get the worst of it whenever we get into situations when things get heated. Like we seen the white man pull out his gun, but he didn't even get locked up. They didn't even call the police on him. And when the police did come, he had the gun in his hand and they said, sir, could you please put the gun down? We're going to put our guns back first. Come on, officers. All of you, I want all of you to put your guns back. Let's show him that we trust him, okay? We're going to do it first, sir, all right? You just got to promise us that once we put ours away, you will put yours away, all right? All righty, all right? We're putting it away, all right? He's white, guys. We can trust him. He's white. We can trust him. That's how black people believe that things go down. But this lady not only brandished a weapon, she brandishes a weapon at him. She should have been charged. She should have been charged for trying to assault them with curly fries because them joints was fresh out the grease. It was a baby girl in the back seat that they were for. We're skipping over that part. And she threw some hot, greasy curly fries out the window at the car. And when that didn't hurt him, she went and got the gat and went rat-a-tat-tat.
1 year deferred adjudication. How on God's green earth do you shoot at somebody in a drive-thru? You 100% wrong. The police did their job by arresting this woman and charging her with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, which is her conduct matching up with the Texas Penal Code. That means that the definition of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon is what she did. That matches the penal code in the state of Texas, and therefore you charge her. They allowed her to plead to something she didn't do. She committed aggravated assault. How she plead the dangerous crimes or something, and they deferred adjudication for suspended for a year.
She completed in June. She and the restaurant still face a civil lawsuit. Ramos and his family says they were exposed to a dangerous employee.
Look at that. She just sprinkling out stuff, just throwing it at him, just throwing stuff at him.
And were traumatized.
I served my sentence. I paid my fees. I did what I had to do. What else do you want from me?
Woman, your ass need to be locked up. You shot at a man and his family in the drive-thru. That is not a part of your job description. Last I checked, you supposed to be back there serving fries. All right? Go get me my drink, please, ma'am. I ordered fries. Where's my damn fries? You know somebody does have the right to ask you that, right? If they go through the drive-thru and say, may I take your order? You give them your order, right? Because that's the process. That's the system that Jack in the Box have going on. Or, yeah, Jack in the Box have. and every other fast food restaurant have. So when we get to the window, we expect to have what we ordered. I've been through some windows sometimes, man. They will give me one piece of bread on my sandwich. I'm like, what? Are they trying to? I didn't order no damn burger taco. I ordered a burger. That comes with both buns, not just the bottom one. I'm not gonna fold it and eat it like no damn taco. It ain't no slice of pizza. All right, it's a burger. And I'm not wrong if I say, what is this? Please fix this. You know what I mean? Where's my fries? Ma'am, where's my fries? I'm not leaving this daggone drive-thru until you go get my fries. Please, thank you very much. I'm sorry, you're going to need to go pull over because we didn't have no fries. We will come out there and talk to you when we feel like it. And then the attitude start flaring. And then the dude that's driving like, oh, I ain't going nowhere. I'm sitting right here until y'all make me my fries. And she say, you're going to move. And then she could start throwing stuff at him and then start shooting at him. And he say, okay, I'm gone. Baby, I'm sorry. Ain't going to be no fries today. Baby girl, I'm sorry. Ain't going to be no fries today. We're going to have to go somewhere else. That is crazy. This dude is with his family, come on, bro.
I can't give you nothing but an apology if you want that, but I need the same thing. We both need to apologize to each other.
What? What in the holy hell is wrong with that woman? Nah, man. Nah, you don't need no damn apology. You need to be kicked in the back pockets is what you need. God gracious. Hey, Officer Tatum, thank you so much for showing us that one right there. What else Officer Tatum talking about on this joint, man? This dude stay on point, man. I like his stuff. Because he makes sure that we stay informed. That's what he do. He makes sure we stay informed.